Look at this fine machine right here. I bet the owner is super cool. You're not the owner.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but so what's up, YouTube? So another week,
More car problems.
another car saga, old Ford car saga going on. So they've been sitting a little while, so we want to take it out. So I cleaned it all up and did this cool hood scoop. Did the hood scoop black. It's looking really cool.
We see it.
Looking good, but I did all that and took it for a ride and everything, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, tut, tut, boom. I don't know, not good. So I thought this was the problem. That got some varnish in it from sitting. Well, that's not the problem. It's a points problem too. I had to scrape the points on the side of the road to make it run, and those points are not very old. And I've never had to clean points on a car that's driven regularly, so very strange. So I don't know what to do. So I'm going to dump this in anyways. So we'll do that. Then I'm going to check these points out. Probably just going to replace them because I don't want any issues. So just going to replace them and then look at the other ones and try to figure out how bad they really are. And just see if that fixes it. It better fix it. I don't know. Then we got
what are you going to do if it does? Are you going to beat it up if it doesn't? I mean, that sounded like a threat.
Well,
It better do it.
I did a lot of nice things. Like, look at this cover, this carpet cover here. I dyed it black. My way. Did a special dye on there and made it look cleaner, and
Look at it, it's looking good.
all I'm asking for is a little cooperation.
We couldn't drive it to Bible study, so we're going to drive it to church.
I just need a little cooperation. That's all I needed. And I got bushes to cut. Like, I have 2 big bushes to cut. Look at the opening. They haven't seen, huh?
Yeah, I don't think the sun's gonna. Not too bad.
This used to be all, you couldn't see. It was all growing in. So now I'm trimming the trees up, and got a lot of the bush gone over here and stuff. But I still got that bush, and we got that bush. We got to come down.
Yep.
So we got to do that today. So this Mustang needs to just get done.
Eli said, yeah.
And Eli was a good boy today.
Yeah, the day just started.
You were a good boy today, huh?
No, it's not over yet. He said no hugs yet.
You've been a good boy. We were working on the car, man. Hold on. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll check those points out in a minute. Oh, man. Probably should use a funnel, huh?
Yeah. You probably won't, though,
cheap.
right?
No, I will, because this stuff's expensive.
Oh, at least you got the...
Oh, I wasn't up till midnight.
It's already started?
I wasn't up till midnight. Everything's fine. Look at that. We just had a button, huh?
No.
Well, that's how bad things start.
With buttons?
Yeah, when you start wanting to do things like that, just leave it alone. Look at this cute little thing. Will that even do anything? Let's see. Oh. Not bad. And she has almost a full tank.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put that in there with no gas, right?
Well, I went to school for a little while for car stuff. I'm sure it shows in some of the stuff I do. But anyways, now the old man, the shop guy, teacher man, he said, these people pay good money to clean their fuel injection systems. You don't need to do that. You go to the dollar store, you get the cheap gas tank cleaner, and you run your gas tank at a quarter tank, and you dump 2 bottles in, and then you run it to empty, and then you fill your tank, and you're done.
So you're doing completely not what he said to do.
First of all, I'm using expensive good stuff.
So you're already wrong.
Second of all, I'm working on a carbureted system. And third of all, yes, I have a lot of fuel in there. But see,
I'm just confused.
I put the fuel in there before I knew I had problems. What am I going to drive around on, putting around till the tank's empty? And then, no. So this is what it has to be.
Well, you're not listening to any of his other advice, so you're doing it yourself.
Well, I've kind of learned, though, Usually, I don't have this much gas when I do it. But, oh well. But look how clean it is in here, too. Yeah, not bad. Got not just 1, but 2 fire extinguishers.
Just in case. Right by the gas tank.
Well, yeah, because you want to put that out first. Right. My firefighter friend made fun of me about that.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, I don't think that's such a bad thing. I mean, anywhere is good to have fire extinguisher. You gonna put a fire extinguisher in the bathroom while you cook your food? You know, you're like, oh shit, there's a grease fire. I better run to the toilet.
Now that's bad advice because you have to use a specific type of fire extinguisher for a grease fire.
Yeah, it's called baking soda. You just dump sugar too, whatever.
So then it
just
doesn't
dump
matter.
on
Then
it.
you just can have. Anyway.
Oh my god, this was for
The car.
entertainment purposes only. This wasn't supposed to be real, but I guess you do have to be real. That's right. Don't put water on your grease fire, nothing like that, or gas fire. You put dirt, sugar,
Coats.
baking powder.
Not coats.
If it was the 80s, other things that people did back then, whatever you got, you know, you're running around, just dump it all on there. That's what you do.
Eli said, "Are you done?"
It's not. I barely started. Well, we're gonna put that motor together tonight. And then we'll dump that in.
All right, come
We're
on.
gonna start fresh. Yeah. No, we're not. There you go. It's funny because I'm a real stickler about point systems. Oh, why are you tight? Uh-oh. Something wasn't right. There we go. Oh, it's fine. See, how to let moisture in if it's that tight, huh? That was my theory, that it let moisture in. It was so tight. Couldn't have let moisture in, huh? But anyways, I'm such a stickler about point systems. I believe in the point system. And when this happened, I kept thinking, if I would have had an electronic system, this may not have happened. Wow, everything's being really tight.
It's cold, maybe.
Oh, maybe. All right.
It's pretty cold this morning.
You're gonna be a good Mustang. Be a good Mustang. We'll get right through this. Should have put. I was at the dentist the other day, and they put on my favorite, one of my favorite artists. You know, music artists, Way Jennings, and I was listening to that while they were basically tearing my gums apart.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me wonder, what should I be doing for this Mustang while I do this? Should I be playing some good music? Play some Doors, huh? That would make sense for.
The Mustang doesn't like the doors.
What? Morrison was a Mustang owner.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's magnetic and it's magneticking. That's perfect. Hey, you gotta let it go, though. Yeah, that's exactly what
You're
I
in a
mean.
funny mood today.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's going to be fun to edit this one.
I've had so much going on that at some point you get goofy. I think it comes after anger and it's somewhere around acceptance. That's where goofy comes in. Yeah. Look at that. There. Oh, look at she's coming right out. Oh, no. I better not trust it, huh? See, in the old days, mechanics had hands like surgeons. That's how it was. Now you just play with the computer systems. Huh? I'm telling you, these are not old.
So what do the points do?
It breaks the connection of spark. So instead of it being a direct current all the time, they break, and that's why they're called breaker points. It breaks while because
So does it have a rhythm or something?
Yeah, every time it hits one of these round things, it opens and then it'll close, and that's for your cylinders. There's science and things for it. All right, let's see. They're definitely not right. Look, you see, they're not shiny looking. They're kind of corroded looking, huh?
Are you talking about the circular thing?
In here, yeah, it looks dirty and kind of not right. Look at that, and that looks burned up to me. Still has some, but yeah.
So we're going to compare the new ones to the old ones.
Yeah.
So there's the old ones that we just looked at.
We should have been fine. These things used to last 10 years.
Whoa.
Now they're lasting 3 years.
It's different metal.
It's copper because different Mustangs, different years had different things. Who knows what year I said it was last time. Yeah, that looks way nicer, don't it? So this is not good, though. What do we have going on here? Oh. You know, I bet you someone thought this was a better design. You know what I mean? They're like the scientists. Or
We'll compare it, you know.
it's missing, you know, this part shouldn't be there.
So does this clip onto something?
Okay, so that's just gonna keep oil going. That's the point of it. So I need to oil that. You know what that means, guys?
You get to grease stuff again?
Well, I need to grease this no matter what, but what does that mean, guys?
What, there could be ladies watching too. Don't assume their genders.
What do we need to do? This is serious.
It's probably something really
We need
stupid.
to anoint it. We need olive oil.
Oh,
That's all we got. Might be corn oil this time.
yuck. Ew, seed oils? Not in my house.
Hey, it'll be okay.
Don't tell the Mustang that.
It'll be okay this one time. You just do it once.
I think you need to have some special anointing oil for the
I
cars.
forgot about this first. My daughter said, "Why every time you're working on things, everything's breaking down?" I said, "What?" I said, "I was working on things. That's because they were breaking down. It's not my fault they break down more."
So what's that thing?
This is the connections. So you got to do these first because it's impossible to tighten that once it's in. If you have a nice wrench the right size, I guess you probably could.
Yeah, we never had the proper equipment.
I actually used to carry it around with me when I was a teenager. I had the right wrench, everything, all the tools I needed.
There's like a special like points wrench.
No, I just had, well, yeah, I'll show you that in a minute, I guess. There isn't a measuring thing. But no, just
No.
for this bolt.
I know that you have the
The
gapper.
12 gapper, yeah.
Look, see, I knew that.
Because people don't carry matches anymore. You used to just use the match. And that was the right size. That was the right gap. So you just reach in your cigarette pouch, your girlfriend's cigarette pouch, and you look for the matches if she didn't have a lighter in there. That's how you could measure it.
Smoking's bad.
Oh, yeah. Took out like 80% of the people back then. Huh? 80% of the smokers. Yeah. I tried to smoke. It didn't work for me. It was a blessing now I see that. But back then I was just a guy who couldn't inhale. I was like Clinton. Remember Clinton?
Yeah.
He said, "I never inhaled though." Everybody thinks he's lying. I'm like, well, I don't know. I couldn't inhale cigarettes. Maybe he didn't inhale. Maybe he's sitting there ripping the you know what's out there and what college it was, right? He said.
Yeah, that's when you always get corrupted.
You know how cool Clinton was when he came in? I remember he was young and he had a convertible red 65 Mustang or 66 Mustang. He was young and he was cool and he didn't inhale. And he was on the magazine of like all the car magazines with his Mustang, and I was like, we got the coolest president. I remember
back when people respected presidents.
And he didn't really screw things up
politicians.
too much. It was pretty good, you know.
He just had extramarital affair.
Well, he said he didn't inhale, but then he also said he didn't have relations with her, right? So he's all in the technicalities, right? That's what he said. He said, "Oh, I didn't have it." You know. Oh, but he had something happen. I don't know. Let's not talk politics, especially old politics like that, huh? All right, we need some measurements. Let's see. The one thing I was curious about is if this is all messed up. That looks all right enough. These connections. Well, it's not like white or anything. Corroded white.
It's good enough.
Good enough. You know this thing, I looked at the mileage. It's almost got 350.
Cool.
350,000 mile Mustang. That's pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
There's probably not a whole lot of them with that many miles. What is it, 17?
There's your gap tool. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
17.
You should know that by heart.
Yeah, it's 17. It's close enough.
So show them the tool.
Alright, this is it. You just find the numbers you want, you know. For us, it's 17. Then boom. I had an old truck. You know how I remember it? I had an old truck that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
With 390 in it. It's the same gap.
Mm.
And it was scratched right here.
Oh,
It said points gap, and it had a scratch deep in the metal. It said 17.
hey. Can't forget if it's right there.
That's how I remember. That don't seem like
It's a mechanic's version of a Post-it note.
I guess. Let's see. 17 don't seem like a lot, but that's what it says. Ooh, that snapped right back, didn't it?
I heard a click.
Yeah, we don't want that. We want it bigger. Sometimes I end up just doing it by eye and then checking it sometimes.
So what happens if the gap is too big or small?
It won't run right. It may not run at all. Wow, she's going to be a fun one. I think I'm going to tighten the front first. Let's see.
Okay.
If you got an old car with points on it, when you haven't done them in a long time, and all of a sudden it's running really good, you're like, man, it's like real snappy and stuff. That usually means your points are about to go. Because what that means is you got your maximum advance kind of going, like spark advance. It's like really good at that point. And then next thing you know, it starts missing.
Well, isn't that what you said happened to you yesterday?
It's true. I did say it ran really good. I saw another Mustang on the road. I thought the car was just excited.
It's like,
I thought it got
no,
excited.
blow my points.
Because it wasn't just a Mustang. It was a Mustang that looked like they pulled it out of a field. And it had new tires on it, but it was rough, man. And it
So it was looking in a mirror? Or?
looked like they barely washed it. You know what I mean? Like, and this guy was just rolling. And I was like, see, Mustang, they're not all perfect. I was like, you're all right. And then it started running good. And I was like, yeah, and the sun was out. I was in a tank top, windows down. All was good. You know what I mean? All was good at that moment. Little did I know. And that's when I decided to paint the hood scoop, because all was good. I said, shoot, all is good. We need to paint the hood scoop. We need to dye the dash cover black, you know. But yeah, that's what happens.
Okay.
All right, points are in. Let's see them spark, huh?
All right.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Sparking good, huh?
I don't see it, but I hear it.
Right here.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It looks like good rhythm too. So we got a good consistent spark going on. That means we're good there. Oh, and I put the oil on that pad thing, so it's hitting this like they want to, and I soaked it in corn oil.
Ugh.
So there goes my tacos.
So actually, that's what it was used for, was automotive. So you're using corn oil for the appropriate
Yeah, unfortunately, the
lubrication.
gas station puts a lot of corn oil and everything too. Corn gas, it's too much, man. We want dinosaurs. But anyways, I think that looks good. It's all greased up. I put grease on there too.
Yeah.
A little bit of grease, so let's put her back together, huh? Alright, old Mustang. So this Mustang, I was driving it yesterday. I looked at the mileage. And I realized, I think we got 700 more miles to go, and it'll be 350,000 miles on the car.
Champ.
That's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Who has this much buildup on chrome valve covers? Like, that's how long they've been on there. Look at that. That's crazy.
It's something to be proud of.
I think we put those on in like 05. So what's that, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
That makes sense to have buildup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pitting.
Yeah, it makes sense. These are always shiny because you gotta replace them, you know. It happens. Yeah. Alright, so the goal is for the fire up and let it run. If it don't run perfect, it could be the gas. But let's see what it does.
Okay.
Boy, we put the points in. The points are adjusted, and I think it's gonna be okay.
It hasn't. We're not done
We
though.
gotta figure. I gotta start the car. I gotta make sure. I think we're all right. I think we got it going. It's a good old car, right? Another old Ford. Another old Ford. Well, I can already tell that's a hell of a difference.
Yeah.
So that's good news.
Yeah.
Cause I want to drive around with a black hood scoop. That's all I wanted to do last night.
Yeah.
I said I paint the hood scoop. I want to drive around with a black hood scoop, and then boom, that's it. It just dies. Barely made it home.
Tell a guy your plans.
But I'll tell you what. You can say what you want to say about points, but when they fail, you scrape them up, you get home. Even if it runs like crap. You got electronics, it quits, you got call a tow truck. That's it.
It's true.
I don't know. Will they last 10 years? Will they last 3 years like the last ones? I don't know. But it's time to cut some bushes. We had to get back in here and listen to the pipes. Now let me give it some gas.
Yeah, it's January, but we have daffodils. So, you know. It's supposed to rain later, apparently, but I don't know. I do know. Okay. There's some more. Some more. Alright, so we're going to move this into a burn pile there. That's the plan. Brandon's cutting and I'm moving.
There's a lot going on. I hate bushes. They're the worst neighbors.
So here's where I was standing when he started. Now you can see Phyllis. And this storm that we're supposed to get is moving in quick. So we got to get that bush over there done. And there's the burn pile. Here's a view you don't always get to see or never seen because I've never been over here, I don't think. That's the garden. Those are the sheds over there. Looking up to the house. It's a handsome man.
Alright, so alright, so this is poisonous. These? Oh,
Ow.
sorry.
Thank God it wasn't on.
Yeah, that would have sucked. Alright, so all these, you know, thistle looking ones.
Okay.
So, you know, but they're not green right now. They're not like, you know, like the poison ivy's bad.
So can't you just cut those down before we get started?
We could drag over it, you know, and step on it and stuff, but just don't grab it with your hands.
Okay.
So what I want to do is, you see that thing sticking out?
Uh-huh.
I can't burn there. That's a sewer thing.
Uh-huh.
So I just want to put everything over here.
Okay.
So just take it from here and just put it there like we did there, but here.
Okay.
And I think that'll be fine.
Yes, sir. Whew. The storm. We gotta get moving. Almost done. It was much bigger than the other one because here's the that, and then we have all that. All right, there's Mount Burn Pile.
Got 2 burns ready to go.
And there's behind you is where he did it.
Yeah, that's been there since we moved in. And it's been driving me crazy since the beginning. I just always have more to do and I never get to it.
Well, now you did.
So this time I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
Got a little hot. Sun came out for a minute.
I ain't been out here in a while, but my chair is not looking so good.
The chickens are all gone too.
Oh, the chickens in my chair.
Relics. This used to be the chicken coop.
Chicken run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even a little door where you let them out. You let them
Yeah.
free range.
Wow.
Free range chickens.
So that's it, huh?
Yep.
That's all we're doing.
Very good.
So we did some points and some.
Points and
Whoa, hey.
geese are taking off. We need to
That's
get
the crows. Look at them. It's not spring yet, guys.
We need to get some propane for the snow.
It's not gonna snow. Look at. Those aren't crows. Those are hawks.
Well, you don't find the eggs on
They're
them?
not. They're making babies. Oh, I don't know. They sound like crows, but they have spots on their wings.
They can fight. Yeah, I wish I could burn this stuff. Can't do it.
It's too windy.
And this stuff's poisonous. You don't want to burn on this. That's how I ended up in the emergency room last year. Yeah. Don't burn this stuff. What is the herb that's good? That looks like it? It's too.
Oh, shoot. Queen Anne's lace is the bad one, I think.
Okay, well, they both look the same except for one of them's got thorns. And, but they put little white flowers. You don't want to touch that stuff. I'm lucky I made it. I've heard of people that didn't, but basically this stuff, it'll make it where you can't breathe, you can't swallow. I had a huge rash all over my arms and everything. I couldn't swallow. They had to pump me full of steroids.
Yeah.
So, but steroids made me feel pretty good, actually.
What are you doing?
He's stalking us, man. What are you stalking us?
Why are you on that side of the fence? What are you doing? Are you being bad?
Don't tell me he's bad. He ain't bad. You go, boy.
What's he doing?
You be a good boy.
Come here, boy.
Look at this tree I've been trimming up. Is it beautiful or what?
Us or you?
There's too much bushes. What are you pointing? You're pointing now? You scared?
What are you doing?
Scared. You don't like chainsaw. You okay? What are you doing over there?
Well, anyway, if it snows or something, we'll come back. But other than that,
It's supposed to be 3,000 feet, but I could feel the cold. You know.
yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I need to get propane. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know if we'll burn these this year. We should. But I want all this stuff to kind of die out first. So we'll
Brandon did a real good job clearing. I wasn't here, so that's why you guys haven't seen it, because Brandon can't work a camera.
Well, there's so much going on. My phone is hard to film.
Nobody wants to see that footage.
What?
Oh my
It
God.
could be
Yeah.
on
Oh
video,
yeah.
guys, so I put it in here. Put it in there. And I can start working. You know?
We gotta teach you how to use the GoPro.
The thing doesn't work. It dies and everything.
Well, it's because the battery's not charged.
Everyone says that.
Yeah. Well, I've had it for 3 years now, so I think probably the batteries are due. Hey, GoPro. Just kidding. Just kidding.
But yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah. So anyway, thanks for helping us with the points and having a couple laughs and
Yeah, maybe soon we'll get a radiator.
yeah.
We can start really driving that Falcon again.
Yep.
Right now it's been my water truck. I've been hauling 100 gallons in it. Is that ridiculous?
Yeah. Maybe we'll go up and show them that.
But I don't know.
So here's what he was talking about. So we got totes that we're filling up with water right now because we're still waiting to fix our water. So that's how we're flushing our toilets and stuff, and then we're able to filter it, and hopefully this storm will give us some rain, a little bit. Anyway, well, that's about it. So we'll see you guys in the next one, and see you later.